নমস্কার। জয় জয় শ্রী চৈতন্য, জয় নিত্যানন্দ, শ্রী অদ্বৈত চন্দ্র জয়, গৌরভক্তবৃন্দ। অনর্পিত চরিং চিরাৎ করুণায় অবতীর্ণ কলৌ, সমর্পয়িতুমুন্নত উজ্জ্বল রসাং স্বভক্তি শ্রিয়ম। হরিপুরট সুন্দর দুতি কদম্ব সন্দীপিত, সদা হৃদয় কন্দরে স্ফুরতু বা শচীনন্দন। It is Mangalacharan, invoke the auspiciousness, but I have agreed to express the translation. It is very sweet. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Shochi Devi, be transcendentally situated in the innermost chambers of your heart, resplendent with the radiant of molten gold. The hue of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so bright, it was like a molten gold, resplendent with the radiant. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy. Actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descends through his causeless mercy, and Lord Krishna's causeless mercy. Whatever he did, there is no cause. You cannot get their cause and action relation according to the philosophy, worldly philosophy. Causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before. The most sublime and radiant mellow. The mellow which is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very sublime. There is no compare of its sublimation. Sublime and radiant also mellow of devotional service. Previously, such melodious and sublime devotional service institutionally was not given before. It is the speciality of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, whatever it be, we enter into the original lesson of Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are consulting on Ramananda Rai, Pradyumna Mishra and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The trio are the character of this subject matter. It is originally written in Bengali language, Bengali letter, naturally original verse composed by Krishnadas Kaviraj, of course in Bengali, but it is not today's Bengali language, medieval age Bengali, and it is not used by commoner, but to release the essence or sweetness of the language of originality, in originality, I just try to read few verses. Sometimes Krishnadas Kaviraj composed in Sanskrit, although those are very few, and next Bengali. There is a mixture of Brajavali, Prakrit, Apabhrangsha. Those language was literary language. The writer of medieval age would use this language in writing form. And I want to mention one point. At that time, there was no availability of prose, only poetry. The Society of Poets would use the poetic form. As entered the Bhagavatam, entered the Puran, is composed in poetry form, not in prose form. Okay? It is the first text. Boigunna kitokolitam poishunna branapirita dainar nave nimagna haham chaitanya vaidyamasraye. I am infected by the germs of material activity and am suffering from the boils of envy. Therefore, falling in an ocean of humility, I take shelter of the great physician, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jaya Jaya Sachi Sutta Sri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Jaya Kripamaya Nityananda Dhanna Jaya Advaita Kripa Sindhu Jaya Bhaktagan Jaya Sarup Damodar Jaya Sarup Gadadhar Rupa Sanatan. একদিন প্রদ্যুম্ন মিশ্র প্রভুর চরণে দণ্ডবৎ করি কিছু করে নিবেদনে। শুনো প্রভু মুই দিন গৃহস্থ অধম, কোন ভাগ্যে পাছ তোমার দুর্লভ চরণ। কৃষ্ণ কথা শুনিবারে মোরও ইচ্ছা হয়, কৃষ্ণ কথা কহ মোরে হওয়া সদয়। The Indian who have heard the Bengali language little bit, partially, they can perceive it is not the colloquial form of Bengali language. Actually, it is the scriptural form of Bengali language and very enriched. One speciality is this: in those times, no Mandan literature was composed. Only literature derived from Puranic stories and philosophy, tinged with philosophy, would composed. And that would not read by commoner, the common educated person. Handful, a class of people would read then. Okay, we come back to the previous subject matter. Matter was that how Ramananda Rai would touch the young girls and smear the oils, being indifferent, being unchaste, because he would consider himself the servant, maid servant of the gopis. It is not the fabricated story, and he would consider the both girls as gopi. Maybe the girls would not consider themselves as gopis. Maybe they could not grasp the sentiment or understanding of the Ramananda Raya. They were Devdasi, destined in the service of Lord Jagannath. It needs some austerity and penance. They are very tender-aged girls. Maybe they could not understand the essence of Ramananda Raya. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could understand it. That's why later on, returning back in his house, Pradyumna Mishra, while next day met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who spoke otherwise. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not intervene in the glories of Ramananda Raya at all, but he told himself, I am a sannyasi. According to my constitutional position, I myself is prohibited even to see women. To touch them is very far. Even the name of them is not permitted for me. But Ramananda Raya's spiritual position is very enlivened. He could control himself. As I am a common, that's why I follow regulative principles very rigidly. Ramananda Raya need not to follow because he is situated in the original transcendental position. He releases the sweetness only. Okay, you go there again and follow him accordingly. Hare Krishna.